So, what's the best assault rifle in Phantom Forces? When looking for an assault rifle, you would want to find something that has low recoil, high fire rate, and high damage. So, we can knock out some of the lower damage guns, like there's not really very many low damage guns except for like maybe the Type 88. Actually, the Type 88 is not too bad, but it has super high recoil. So we can knock out the Type 88. And I know this is going to be a controversial one, but we can knock out the AKs because they're so inaccurate in my opinion. You know, maybe there's a handful that are a little bit accurate, but I still feel like there's better choices for assault rifles out there. We can also knock out the AK-12 because it has 700 fire rate and kind of low damage. Well, it's more like average damage, but still the fire rate should be a little bit higher for the damage that you're getting. We can also knock out the FAMAS because it's super inaccurate with the G2 conversion. But it does have a super high fire rate, so that is a plus to this gun. So what does that leave us with? Oh wait, we can also knock out the M231 because, well, it's like the most recoil-y thing in the game. At least one of the most, but anyways. What does that leave us with? That leaves us with AN94, ASVAL, SCAR-L, the AUG series guns, M16A3, G36, M16A4, and the rest of the AUGs, of course. And that's basically it, also including a C7A2. But the thing is, I wouldn't really go for a burst, so we can knock out the M16A4. So what does that leave us with now? Well, basically everything previously, but minus the M16A4. So now is where we go for higher damage weapons. So unfortunately, that knocks out the AN94. That knocks out the ASVAL. And that also knocks out the AUG series guns. And it also knocks out the C7A2 because it has, well, low damage. So what does that leave us with? That leaves us with the SCAR, the G36, and the L85A2. And also, HK416 hollow points, alright, but I would have already knocked that out. I just forgot to mention that. Anyways, so we're left with the L85A2, the G36, and the SCAR-L. We can go ahead and knock out the SCAR-L because without the 9mm conversion, it does have high damage, but the fire rate's, well, super slow. So that leaves us with the G36 and the L85A2. But the question is, which is better? So the L85A2 has mostly camera recoil, and the G36 has mostly gun recoil. So the more accurate of the two would be the L85A2. But the problem is the L85A2 has a slower fire rate than the G36, and the G36 kills faster than the L85A2. But here's the problem. If you take the L85A2 and put on a muzzle booster, now it's faster firing than the G36, with the same damage and better recoil. So I think it's clear we have an answer now. The best assault rifle in the game is the L85A2. Hands down. Best assault rifle in the game. 4-shot kill all ranges. Super accurate, by the way. Only camera recoil. Like when you use this gun, it might seem recoily, but that's mostly because there's camera recoil. This thing actually has basically no gun recoil. Yeah, see, just like that. 4-shot kill all ranges. Super fast fire rate. Well, not super fast, but you know, it's decently fast. Pretty fast fire rate. And accurate. It's everything you'd want in an AR. I'm dead. But yeah, there we have it. Here's the best assault rifle in the game, L85A2. This is my opinion. Everyone has different opinions. But I believe L85A2 is the best assault rifle in the game. It also has a penetration depth of... actually, wait. Let me take off armor piercing. It has a penetration depth of 1.2. And 1.2 is actually above average. But here's the thing, you can use armor piercing without any drawbacks because it's 4-shot all range. So the damage drop off basically does nothing. So you can use armor piercing without any drawbacks. So the setup I use for this is reflex. I actually don't use muzzle booster, I use compensator. I use reflex, compensator, pistol grip, green laser, and armor piercing. And this can get you like basically no recoil. What just happened there? Stylus, fix your spawns. Jesus Christ. That guy just walked in there with a shotgun. Okay, I have no idea. But anyways, here's a little recoil test. You know, there's just a little bit of a jump and they're all basically together. You just jump up a very small amount. So it's very accurate. Obviously not as accurate as an AUG, but it's kind of close to it, in my opinion. But yeah, it's definitely a gun worth trying. Go ahead and give it a try. But obviously this doesn't compare to the L86 LSW, which is basically a better version of this gun. But we'll go over that later. So yeah, basically this was the best assault rifle in Phantom Forces. I know this video was short, but I have like a giant plate of waffle fries sitting in front of me and I really want to eat them. So if you did enjoy this video, drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.